get ready with me while I tell you a little bit about myself and about my podcast, so you go and watch it. So my name's Amber, although people call me Amber as well. It depends on your accent, where you're from, I don't care. I'm 19 years old. I've been born and raised in the UAE. However, originally I'm obviously from India, specifically from Bangalore and Pune. However, I cannot speak Kannada or Marathi, only Urdu and a little bit of French because I took that during GCSEs. So basically, I started my podcast around 3 months ago, and it's called Dearest Overthinker on YouTube. The episodes are just 10 to 15 minutes long, and I was like, I should share my insight and offer some reassurance to people who have undergone similar experiences as me, because over the last 2 years I was tested by the devil himself, and even though some of the experiences were extremely unique and I would not wish them upon my worst enemy, some of them a lot of people have undergone, especially because they might be overthinkers, hence the name Dearest Overthinker, or just because they have so many expectations stacked up in their head because of the environment they've grown up in, or just because they're superficial expectations they have of themselves. So I was like, I really struggle with a lot of these things, so why not speak about it properly, especially since I do that anyways. Fun fact, I colored my hair for the first time around a month and a half ago, and I had really mixed feelings about it, so here's the story time for you. I was gonna get it colored burgundy, like burgundy highlights. It was the most obvious decision for me because that's my favorite color, and also everyone I saw on TikTok looked super duper cool with those highlights on, and I had virgin hair, and I was like, if I'm gonna do this once and do it properly, I might as well get it done a fun color, like nothing too extreme where I can't look at myself in the mirror, but something that's a little new. So I wasn't gonna do the brown highlights, but when I did them, firstly, I just didn't know how to look at myself in the mirror. Secondly, when I came home, my father was like, oh my god, you look like those aunties that dye their hair with henna color in India. And I was like, bro, you're not helping. Like, I don't understand what's the point of what you're saying. And so it gave me like a lot of imposter syndrome because I couldn't look at myself and be like, oh my god, who am I? Anyway, so I did the most obvious thing. I did a full beat and I took thirst straps because I was like, how else am I supposed to like feel comfortable in my own skin and build my confidence? So I did that and it worked. And then when I wasn't in a full beat and I didn't feel confident, I just didn't look at myself, that worked as well for a bit. Afterwards, I actually did really like it. Like, I really liked how it looked and I was feeling it. And also, I know in an alternate dimension, I'm a bisexual with pink skunk highlights with tats and piercings. So it did resonate with me a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. In a couple of weeks, like in a week or so, it's, you know, I got used to it. But then magically, every time I took a shower, it started bleeding off. It was just like red bleeding, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? What is this? Why are you bleeding off? Also, it was like so bittersweet because I was just finally coming to terms with it, and then it was just bleeding off in the shower.